Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
48 for Murray. Check back.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Looking to throw on second down. Mayfield got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 30. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards.
And the Browns first down.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. On second and 12, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for the Ravens. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he'll go down at the 28. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Jackson. Being chased out left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at the 20. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Shoot! Watch the shoot!
They go with Chubb on second down, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. On third down, Mayfield. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's Ingram. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Richardson. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 11. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And now it's 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 39. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Mayfield looks to throw, and that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Returnable for Thomas. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. This is Ingram, and he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jackson, this one complete to Ingram. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson, escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
They set up the screen to Chubb. 25 yards that time. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. A former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, Get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, we're 33. Mike, hey, exit. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. 48 to Mike. Point it right. Real. Check.
Mayfield with it once more. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Landry there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Watch safety creep.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Ingram again, a first down carry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. On second down at 4. Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run from the pistol with Ingram. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd and a yard. Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Ingram. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nick Boyle there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the defense.
Odell Beckham Jr. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 76 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Ingram again. Space to maneuver at the 40. And the cutback to the sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 71 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker with the extra point, and this is back to a 5-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Mayfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. There he goes right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory. Right back out there doing the things that he does best and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out at me for some reason.
It's deep in there. Right? Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A toss play to Chubb. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Dancing to his left. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Baltimore. And we've got a Danny here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. The Ravens on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. This time Jackson will throw it. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. And this offense last time turned it over with 4th on 4th, didn't get it. But fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety. Now the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a one-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back. Yeah,
or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. The broken tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch out. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they will finally get him down up at the 42-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Chubb on the counter. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 7-yard line.
King.
Mayfield to throw it. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get... There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. On 2nd and inches, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. They run again on first down, Chubb. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down right around the 37. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Seibert's kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now it's Jackson, forced out to his left. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Here's Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Here we go. Watch the
Now it's Ingram. Ingram's got the first down and more. And finally taken down at the 15. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. And he got it! Justin Tucker boots it through and plays the role of hero. And joy will reign in the Inner Harbor as the Ravens have won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.